Well, this is something I've never tried before, selling CDs. Usually they're only worth about $2 to $5 each, but I've collected so many over the years, buying stereo equipment and having stuff just thrown in. And I found that I had 4 of these, Confederate Railroad. I gave a quick listen to each one to make sure that they track okay in the CD player, and listed these 4 for $20, and they sold in 2 days. Better get some more up. Well, on a slow month like June, it's nice to have a good sale like this. This is a Sony Handycam. It's a high 8 model, very desirable, and came with a bag and the accessories, including the AC adapter and instructions. I actually got this for next to nothing. Somebody was having a moving sale, and I bought this, a Sony DVD recorder, and a Sony VCR DVD combo. And I got all those pieces, I think a few other things as well, all for 20 bucks, so really nothing into this. I priced it about average $130, but wasn't getting any offers. And finally this morning, $91.32. I think it ended up costing him exactly $109 with shipping. It's Christmas time in June. These just a bunch of Christmas decorations that I got in a box lot. Put these up before Christmas, but they didn't sell then. Just a odd assortment. Santa's looking pretty happy in the summer. It's pretty hot outside. And this 5-piece lot sold for $30. Today is Tuesday, just after a 4-day weekend trip to Denver. Had a great time, although the weather was rather cool and rainy for this time of the year. Lots of things sold. I think a dozen items sold over those 4 days, including this Pioneer turntable. It's a direct drive PL200. Nothing real special about it. It is pretty clean except for the typical scratches on the dust cover. But I put a new belt on it, and it's been so long now I don't remember if I did anything with the cartridge, but it's a good turntable, and I took a $140 offer for it. I had it priced at $180. These are a pretty pedestrian pair of Nike Air shoes. These deserved the keyword dad shoes in the title. Picked them up for $1 at a garage sale because you just can't pass up those great looking shoes for $1, and they sold right away for 30 bucks. This is a small kiddie type record player. Found this at a garage sale, and it was just $3. And I was able to test it at the garage sale, so I knew all I had to do was clean it up a little bit, and it works great. I made a video, and it sold within a week for $30. This is a vintage Pyrex teapot, 6-cup. Got 2 of these. I buy them whenever I find them under $3. And it's kind of funny, I was trying to figure out which one had sold, and I could tell by the backdrop that it was the newer listing that sold. And so I just got this one, had the least amount of dust on it, so this is the one that's getting shipped out. And one of the things I started using in my keywords is borosilicate. That's the type of glass that was used in these older ones to keep from breaking when they went from hot to cold. And apparently those are a little more sought after than the newer ones, which are made of a different formula. In any case, this sold for 50 bucks. This is a head shell off of an Optonica turntable. It's just the head shell, no cartridge. But it's specific to the Optonica, which happens to be the high-end brand for Sharp electronics. Back in the 70s, they wanted to compete with some higher-end stuff, and they came up with the name Optonica. So if you see that, it's not some cheesy, cheapo knockoff. That is a high-end Sharp component. Again, this is just the head shell, and it sold for $60, and it's going to Australia. Blanco cigar ashtray, and I got this at the auction last year for just a few dollars, and I really had high hopes for it because it's huge, it's heavy, it's got a cool design to it, but it took forever, and I finally took a best offer of $20 for it. It's a Kmart hat I've had for a long time. It's a trucker style hat, snapback adjuster of course, and really old stuff. Looks like it was union made. And I thought it would sell rather quickly at $30, but I've had it for 2 years, I think. And I got a $10 offer on it. I came back at 22. He came back at 15, and I was going to counter again for 20, but my finger slipped and I accepted the offer. No turning back after that, so I let it go for 15 bucks. This is a little 45 RPM record rack. With the stylistic lyres on the ends. Pretty good shape. I priced it at $35, and it took about 2 or 3 months to sell. This is a bike helmet made by Specialized. And it's great that you can find these expensive when new bike helmets at garage sales for $1. And then you can save somebody a lot of money by selling it for 25 bucks like I did this one. It's a men's size, and it took about a month to sell. 25 bucks. This is the instrument gauge cluster out of a 1975, 76, that era of Mustang II. And the one thing you watch out for these is plastic that's been exposed to a lot of heat will start to disintegrate, and this one's in great shape. Look at that, low miles. And this sold in just about a month for $125. This is a Tommy Hilfiger jean jacket. Nice extra large size, got a canvas collar, an embroidered crest on it. Thought I'd get a lot of money for this. I priced it at $80, but after a year or more, I was more than willing to take the $40 offer that I received. This is a pair of Circle A Western boots that I found at a garage sale for $3. All it took was a quick polish up. They look really nice. One of the finger holes or windows has a little bit of wear happening on it. Other than that, they're pretty good looking boots. Good size too. These were size 11.5, and they sold for $60. Took about 3 weeks. This is an Akai reel-to-reel tape deck. It's a pretty basic one, uses just the 7-inch reels, but it's in great working order. I found this on Facebook Marketplace. I was just going through it one afternoon, and this had just come up for $25. It was an hour drive away, but I knew this had some value. I figured it'd sell pretty quickly if it was working, which it was. Did a thorough test and cleaned the heads and didn't have to do much else to it. Put it up for $350, and it sold in about a week. $350.